Welcome back, everybody. Today I am back in my 2025 EcoBoost Mustang, and I do have to admit something to y'all today. I have a little bit of a new addiction here, it seems. So a few weeks ago, I decided for the first time to get premium gasoline in this exact car, and I said in that video that after getting premium gas this time, I'm going to go back to getting regular gasoline after, because I just don't want to pay the extra money to get the premium all the time. But I have to admit to y'all, since I got premium gas in this car the first time, I have not gone back to getting regular gasoline because it is just too much fun and too enjoyable driving this thing around with the premium gas. In that video, it felt like, and this is not a scientific study that I did or anything, but it felt like to me that I was getting about 10 to 15% more power with the premium. So I'm having a problem going back to getting regular gasoline. So today what I'm going to do, you guys can see that the sun is going down. I'm going to take you guys over to the gas pumps at Costco. Going to get some more premium gasoline, fuel this new addiction that I have, I guess literally, and then I'm going to take you guys for a little bit of a sunset drive in this car. So I'm going to hop over to Costco and then flip over to first person, and I'll see you guys there. All right, guys, here we are in first person inside of the Mustang. We are waiting for these people to be done so I can actually get some gas. And what I'm doing is I'm trying out the hyper view for you guys on the GoPro Hero 13 Black. Let me know if you guys like this camera angle or if you don't like it. If you guys let me know that you don't like the way this looks down below in the comments, I will not use the hyper view again. But this is the widest shot that I can possibly get for you guys, so this is what I'm going to be using today. Hey, it actually went pretty quick. I wasn't waiting for like 20 minutes. Sometimes here at Costco, it is a miserable process waiting for the gas pump. It takes absolutely forever, and people are looking at me funny already, I guess because I got a GoPro on my head or something. Guess people think that's weird. What do y'all think? Let me know below. All right, let's get some gas. Let's do this thing. Gonna be getting full premium gasoline again, and then going for a little bit of a night drive for you guys. Have a little fun. I hope it's not super expensive. It says it is $3.20 today, so it's not terrible. All right, let's do this. So it's not super expensive today, but I wish it was a little bit cheaper. Wish it wasn't so expensive, but if I got the regular, it would be $2.60 or $3.20 for premium. So I guess it's not that bad. So we'll just have to suck it up because I want that extra power today out of my car. All right. All right, we're good to go. I'm gonna be getting a full tank today. I think I got probably about a little bit less than a quarter tank. I honestly didn't look at it, so hopefully I can keep it under like 50 bucks today. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, I hit premium. Because last time I got this, it was expensive. It was pushing, I think, like 50 bucks, 55. I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty expensive. It's a little bit cheaper this time, so it's not horrible, but it is what it is if you want to get the premium. And I think it's supposedly better for the engine too, but you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think the computer, the way it's set up in these newer cars, it would be fine with the regular. It can run on regular, but people claim, you guys again let me know what you think in the comments, that the premium is better for the engine in the EcoBoost Mustangs. All right, we're at 20 bucks. Keep it going. $30. See how long this thing is gonna go. I think it said like 50 or 60 miles to empty, but again, honestly, I didn't look. I think I looked like earlier before I went driving, so it might have been less. All right, there we go. It actually wasn't too bad. I think the last time the premium gas was more expensive, so we actually kept it under $40, which honestly is pretty miraculous. I did have a little gas, and the gas that is in there is already premium, so this is a pure tank of premium gasoline right now that I'm going to be running. All right, 39.11, that is pretty darn good. Can't complain. All right, let's get on the road. It's already getting completely dark, as you guys can see, and I need to clean up this car. It's kind of looking ratty a little bit, which I will be doing tomorrow. I think my camera went a little bit crooked for you guys too, so I apologize about that. All right, let's get on the road, stop messing around. That was actually probably the quickest I've ever gotten gasoline at Costco. Usually it takes absolutely forever to get the gas, man. It's absolutely brutal. All right, let's do this thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut ahead to where I'm actually on the road because it's gonna take a second to get out of this parking lot. All right, here I am waiting to get on the road, and I got 318 miles until empty. But to be honest, the way I drive this thing, I probably have less. And this auto stop start is going to drive me absolutely nuts. You guys can see here, once this annoying notification goes away, I'm getting 19.9 miles per gallon, but I am driving a lot of city. I am driving around the city, a lot of stop and go traffic a lot. Then I am driving this thing a little bit hard. I haven't been driving it as hard, to be honest, just because it's not like my new toy anymore. I've had it for a while. All right. Let's do this. Oh, I'm getting the sunset for you guys real good right here. I hope you guys can see that over there in the distance. That looks absolutely beautiful. You cannot complain with that view right there. Get this thing straight so you guys can actually see that. Oh man, this is probably one of my favorite times to drive this car, when the sun is going down. I mean, it is so much fun, man. Like when the sun is coming up, the sun is going down. We actually got a little bit of a cold front that came in too, so it's really nice. This video, to be honest with y'all, will probably not even post until like probably I would say December, maybe January, but I'm filming this early November. But I'm kind of ahead on videos right now, so this might go out like a month or two from now. But we did get a cold front. It's really nice. It's finally not hot outside, man. I was waiting since I bought this car in the summer for it to get a little bit cooler, and now it finally is just a little bit cooler. Hope this view is coming out good for you guys too. All right, let's get the windows down. And what I'm not gonna do is, as always, not gonna be breaking the speed limit. I'm gonna be following the traffic laws and rules. Jeez, what are these people braking so hard for? Look at that guy. People, I swear, you got to be careful here, because people will run red lights and stuff. You got to be real careful. Every time I'm at an intersection like this, you guys let me know in the comments if you can relate. I'm always like pulling out into the intersection really slow. Like, see, I'll be like looking both ways and stuff, because I know there's just that one guy, man. It takes one time for some guy to run a red light with some junker, man. It's always the guys, and we talked about this in another video. It's always the people in like the junker sedans, like some really old beat up Toyota Corolla that's driving really crazy, or it's a dude in a truck. It's always those two. More than 90% of the time, I would say it is those two people right there. Dumpy sedan, beater car, or a truck. Most of the time they're nice trucks too. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if I'm just stereotyping people, and I shouldn't be, but I've noticed every time somebody's driving crazy on the road, those two guys, the dumpy cars, the dumpy sedans, and the trucks are usually the culprits. Oh man. I remember editing a video for you guys a few weeks ago, and I was trying to get y'all to really hear the turbo noise coming out of this car, but unfortunately the GoPro just doesn't do it justice. You can't really hear the turbo that well. If you guys actually go test drive one of these cars yourselves, I mean, you'll be able to hear that turbo spool up and squeal a lot more. And it's not something I really thought about when I was looking to buy, but it's something that I've really come to enjoy. The turbo noises on this car really makes it a lot of fun. I think this camera keeps going crooked. All right, we'll give it some gas here. I'm only in a 40 though, so I gotta be careful. That's probably like, I mean, I'm not really putting my foot down that hard, guys. I'm probably 20% of my foot was down. And again, from a standstill like that, if I just go and put my foot down, I'm in normal mode right now too. I'm not even in sport or anything. It'll get up and go, man. You'll be going fast. All right, I got a second until I get to the highway, so I'm gonna skip ahead for you guys to when we can actually get to the highway, because that's really where it's gonna be fun. Or actually, no, we won't. I'm gonna put the windows down before we get on the highway, because if I do that on the highway, you just won't be able to hear me. Won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. Get in front of this guy real quick. Jeez, this guy behind me did not slow down. I don't know if y'all saw that. It freaked me out a little bit. I was gonna rear end me there for a second. Got to be careful with people in this area. All right, so I'm already doing the speed limit. I want to gas it for y'all, but I don't want to break the speed limit again. And there's always cops in this stretch right here, so I got to be kind of careful, or I will get nailed big time, and I do not want that. I've had this car, I'm coming up close to 6 months, have not got a speeding ticket yet, so I'm doing pretty good, I would say. Not getting a speeding ticket so far. Oh geez, it's like there's some kind of accident or something up here. Oh no, something going on up here. I hope they don't have the road closed or something. There's some kind of accident up here, so I'm gonna be kind of careful. All right, we're getting waved past. Cool. Be able to get some shots on the highway as long as my GoPro don't overheat. It likes to do that. This thing, it does well, but it gets really hot and likes to overheat itself a whole lot. So you guys let me know if you have the GoPro Hero 13. Yeah, somebody got in some kind of accident or something. You guys let me know if you have the GoPro Hero 13 Black. Yeah, see, I can hear the turbo spooling really good, but the GoPro doesn't really pick up on it all that well, so there's not really anything I can do about it. But I swear, it does make turbo noises. I'm not lying to y'all. It looks like they have the highway closed or something. Oh man. All right, we'll get on the highway. Screw it. To heck with it. We'll do it. Thank you, kind soul, for letting me in. We can get some gas. I think I'm still gonna be in the 60-mile-an-hour zone even once I get on the highway. Yeah, they got the highway closed down for some reason. Kind of weird. Yeah, we're still in the 60, so I'm gonna take it easy. Not gonna be breaking that speed limit. Just gonna keep it at 60. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get myself in legal trouble here, all right? But I mean, honestly, check out this guy doing like 100 down here. But honestly, this is like my favorite. This is one of my favorite times to drive right here, when the sun is setting. It's kind of already set, but it's still kind of, you can still see the sun a little bit, okay? So I did kind of get you guys out for the sunset a little bit, you could say. But it's just so much fun driving this thing at night, man, with the screen over here, the speedometer all lit up and everything. I have a real good time driving this thing, especially at night. It's just a whole lot of fun, especially in cooler weather like this. All right, let's get over here. We should be hitting the 70-mile-an-hour soon, so that's when I'll gas it up for you guys a little bit. And that'll be pretty much it. This is just me and my problems getting premium gas, daily driving my Mustang. Pretty good problems to have, but I honestly, I honestly just cannot go back to Oh geez, I'm already going a little too fast here. But honestly, I am just struggling to go back to regular. Once I got premium, it's like I cannot go back to getting the regular gasoline. It's like now I feel like I have to get the premium because I'm almost used to it, and I feel like losing that 10 to 15% extra power in this car is gonna annoy the heck out of me. But the premium, it's not super expensive right now, and luckily this is the EcoBoost, so I do a little bit better on gasoline with this car rather than if I had like the GT Mustang or something. All right, it is 70. We are hitting the 70. We're gonna slow down and then we're gonna gas it, and that is going to be it for today's video. I'm gonna get home and I want to play some music tonight, which I can't do while I'm filming a video. All right, we are in the 70. Let's do it. Oh yeah, boom, 70 right there. So it's just in normal mode, man. I mean, this thing will get up and go, especially if you put it in sport. Again, like I always say, I don't like to put it in sport a whole lot because it just rides the engine really, really hard and really, really hot. So that's why I don't do it a whole lot. But thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me mess around in my Mustang, getting premium gasoline. I think there's some guy behind me trying to race me or something. No, I don't think he is. Maybe I just think people are trying to race me when they're not. But I appreciate you guys watching. I will see y'all soon for some more videos. I got some exciting stuff coming up for y'all really soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.